Hey guys, I have the ColourPop Ooh La La palette for you today. I feel like I've been doing so many ColourPop palette videos lately, but they just keep cranking them out. I haven't gotten every single one of them. Like I didn't get the, what were they, the Mar and Soul palettes. I didn't get those. Those didn't really scream to me. I usually stick to their bigger palettes, but this one, I guess because it was pink, it just called out to me. Pink's my favorite color. I love everything pink. And this was with their like Mean Girls collection, I guess it was. It came out on October 3rd. I didn't even like see anything about this. I had gone on the website to look for something else and this was on there. So I wanted to show you the box because I thought the box was cute too. It's got like that foil lettering. Then the palette itself is like a hard plastic, so that's pretty neat. It's not cardboard or anything. It's got all the color names on the back. Everything is pink. This is like a hot pink and then a pinkish purple foil. How come every time I start filming, somebody comes to the door? Hang on, I think it's FedEx. He just threw that package with so much force on the front step that it's no wonder so much shit gets broken. Anyway, Ooh La La palette. This is what it looks like inside. This one was only $12 because it's a 9-pan palette. I know most of their, it's kind of difficult to open, most of their palettes lately are either like 12 or 15, but there is a mirror inside. And most of the shades are pink or pink toned. And then you have these two that are kind of like all over lid shades. I am going to swatch these with a brush and with my finger for you. This first one is called Tickled, and this is more of like a top coat eyeshadow. It's pretty sheer, but it's got tons of nice sparkle in it. Like the shadow itself is a very light cream shade, but like not very pigmented. It's more sheer, and it's got like pink and very light green sparkles in it. This is probably one that will work better with a wet brush, but it does pick up on a brush. As you can see, when you apply it with a brush, it's very sheer. It doesn't pick up any of the actual pigment. So that's finger swatch, brush swatch. And then there's a couple matte shades in here. This one is Soft Core. This is more of a straight up medium pink. Actually, I guess it's more of a baby pink. Nah, it's darker than baby pink. But that is a matte. I'll pick that up for you on the brush. Picks up really well on the brush. So there's those two. Next one is Poodle, and this is a darker pink. It's kind of very similar to that one. Maybe a shade or two darker. And then on a brush, kind of, I need to get some brushes like just for swatching because this is not the greatest brush to use. So that is Poodle. Then we've got Big Sugar. This one's really pretty. It's like a hot pink with peachy sparkle in there, like peachy gold. Very pretty. And that one's super duper pigmented. Doesn't pick up as well on the brush though. So this might be one that's more of a apply with your fingers type shade. It definitely builds up with the brush, but does not pick up as well with the brush as it does with my finger. Then we've got Opulent. This one is like a hot fuchsia. It's got like that iridescence to it. That one's really pretty. That's more of like a satiny finish. We have Sandbar, which is the brightest one in the palette. This is a super hot matte pink. This is like the perfect matte hot pink. I don't really wear super bright colors anymore. I used to be so obsessed with bright eyeshadows. Every now and then I'll use it for like a pop of color, a bright eyeshadow shade, but man, I wish I had this palette when I was a teenager. But look at that pink, it's so pretty. I like to use those colors as like a crease color every now and then because I have pretty hooded eyelids, so I like to just have a color peeking out. Just a little pop of color. Then for the bottom row we have Trove. This one is like a matte berry shade. This one's the only one in the palette that's not incredibly pigmented. Usually their mattes are pretty nice, but this one seems like it's gonna get the hard pan on top of it. Let's see how it is with a brush. A little bit better with a brush. But my brush is damp, so it's kind of leaning pink now. And then we have Caddy. That's a matte kind of violet shade. A little bit crumbly. But I used it with a fluffy brush the other day and it blended out pretty nicely on the eye, so might just be that the finger swatch isn't the way to go with that one. And it doesn't want to pick up on a densely packed brush like this either. So that one, it does perform better with a fluffy brush, but what I have is like a little domed, very densely packed crease brush, so not the best for that color. Sandbar one definitely stains a little bit, so just, I don't have any primer on my hand or anything, so I'm sure with a primer it's not gonna stain your eye as bad. Then this last one, Moonstruck, I'm glad that they put this in here because that's definitely like a lid shade that you would use with all these other colors. It's like a champagne, one of my favorite colors, champagne peach. It definitely has a peach shift to it. Why does my camera not want to focus? There we go. I will brush swatch it away from that pink so it doesn't kind of want to take up the color of the pink shade. That is so pretty. That's probably my favorite color in here, which is funny because this is a pink palette and that's the only one that's not straight up pink other than the glitter. But that is the Ooh La La palette. I just wanted to swatch it for you guys. This came out kind of like a couple days after the Princess palette, so I really haven't heard that much about it because everybody was gaga over the Princess palette for good reason. That's a gorgeous palette too, but this one's really nice. I don't know, this must be a limited edition one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long they're gonna have this for, but this is a really cute like stocking stuffer idea. It's only 12 bucks. I'm starting to think of like Christmas time and the holidays now, so I might pick up one of these for my friend actually as a Christmas gift, but it's so cute. Really like the packaging. It's very heavy duty. This is a good travel palette. It's not gonna give you neutral looks or everything you need, but it's definitely really cute. I still have the film on my mirror. I usually leave the film on the mirrors because I don't usually use them. I don't know, I just hate when they get dirty. But that is the Ooh La La palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll talk to you next time.